again. Most of this week I've been in Columbia working at my new job at Bradford Research Farm. It's a lot of fun. I just couldn't stay away from Palmyra. Right back here behind this shed, we have 3 different plant dates of beans. We have March 7th, May 7th, and then like June 13th-ish. The June beans are as tall as the March beans. So they like to grow a lot taller than 30-inch beans do. And the plant date had something to do with it as well. It'll be interesting to see what the final yield on all these is. Hello. Today I need to mow the yard and weed eat. That'll be lots of fun. For being planted in June, a lot of our late beans look really good. I can say I'm pretty happy. Behind me are the beans that I planted on June 4th, and they actually got tall enough down here at the bottom of the hill that they started to lodge, which means that they fell over because they got so tall. And that's not really what I wanted, but that's what I got, so I had to deal with it. Other than just this spot right here where they got really, really tall, there's no lodging in the rest of the field. Granted, it's only like an acre and a half, but still, these are going to be some really good beans. I'm definitely a 30-inch bean believer now. So these beans have kind of lodged and fell over, and this one's still standing up straight. So we lost like a foot of height right there. Bin update, they're grain bins. So the leg isn't up yet, but the pad and everything is here for the leg. And it shouldn't take them too long to actually get the leg up once they start. And now we actually have doors in the bins, and one of these has a floor. And it's not this one. This whole grain system is going to improve our capacity by a lot, because we need dry corn storage just for corn that's dry straight out of the field. Bins and stuff like that are expensive, but they are worth it, in my opinion. The floors for the bins are all right there, and the bulk bin also showed up. So that bin is going to go right here, and it'll be on top of a little structure so that we can pull semis under it and load them up in like 2 minutes. Last night, Cousin Willie sent me a Snapchat of his freshly painted Steiger, so of course I have to come and check it out. I am a sucker for 90s farming. I'm no red paint enjoyer, but this does bring a smile to my face. Extremely well done job.
Well, my dirty girl got a glow up, didn't she?
I'm not typically a Case IH enjoyer, but this is pretty awesome. It makes me want to go like do 90s stuff. Yeah. Cousin Will also got a new combine for this year. It's a New Holland Class 8 Revelation with a MacDon C3012 corn head. I'm gonna serve them pretty well. And of course, we have the Great Value brand tractor. There's an auction pretty close to where we live today, so Dad and I are just gonna check it out. Most of the stuff here is not the kind of stuff that Dad would be buying. It's the kind of stuff that I would buy because I think it's cool and it's old. So that's code for it's not actually useful for anything. This truck here, it's like 12 years old and has 8,000 miles on it. You ever seen one of these before? A John Deere 7000 plate planter. Sold new in Columbia. When I say plate planter, I mean it doesn't run off the meters. It runs off of these Lestran plates. Not a great many of those around. And this here is the highlight of the sale. John Deere 95 squareback corn special. So it's got a hydrostatic transmission. And it doesn't appear to be like that bad, except for the
Why it's got duct tape on it? That was from the factory, right?
It's factory. Pretty neat. What do you think? Will it go toe-to-toe with the 790?
Would it run a 12-row 400 warhead?
Probably. Let's sit down in the cab real quick. Oh wow, this is actually really clean. Ugh. Yeah, how'd you like to cut a 40-acre field with this? That's got a blower motor. No air conditioning though. So this combine has the same dealer sticker that the planter does, so they were probably sold new from the same place, or maybe even sold together. And it's been used relatively recently because everything is kind of little, like surface rusty, but it's not a deep surface rust. And this is pretty cool. I'd love to have it, but Dad told me no. Sad, 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 sad. So this plow here has the original decals on it. That's pretty cool. Come on, Dad, can I buy it?
No.
I think I should buy this 4230 because it has a radio and an ashtray. It's just a regular old quad range. It's pretty easy. Here's where all that real junk is. Oh, it's time to mow. What do you think of my mowing job, huh? I think it looks all right. This here is kind of concerning though, because this is supposed to sit level, and I may have just broken it. So now it's the next day, and I got a little bit more mowing to do, and then going to Columbia again. Maybe I'll take you guys for a little crib tour of our new crib in Columbia. It's pretty awesome. It could be on that MTV show from the 90s or whatever. Fellas, sunny day out. Don't forget your sunscreen because melanoma is not cool and neither is looking like a lobster. Oh yeah, we mowing. Load it up, let's go home. Cummins Turbo Diesel. 6 in a row, you're ready to tow. Check out my stripes. Pretty dope. Goodbye. Good dog. I also have a semi-major announcement. Dad told me a couple days ago that he traded one of our tractors for another tractor. I can't tell you what the other one is yet, but I can tell you that the one that's leaving is this 9330. And it only has like 3,000 hours on it, but tires are kind of cut up and we just needed to update it. And the tractor that we're replacing it with is going to be pretty cool. It's going to be leaving and something else is going to be here instead. I've also got some sad news. Tomorrow's Monday, class starts, and we didn't quite get to 5,000 subscribers. We're still about 40 short, which, I mean, that's whatever. But I'm still really happy to be where I'm at as far as subscribers and views are. And I think that we can keep going. Never stop. You know, if your corn's tasseling at 4 feet tall, it has some problems. I can't speak too harshly of anyone else's crops because we have some stuff that doesn't look so hot either. Crib tour. Well, thanks for sticking with me through this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and fortunately I have to go back to class tomorrow, so we're not going to see as reliable content from me, but there'll still be videos weekly. With that said, I will catch you guys on the next one. And no, we don't plant DeKalb. I just thought the sign was cool.